Right now on these, brand new, which fragrance is speaking to you. If you have a favorite, get it. I am already noticing a trend going on here, and that is, I'm going to go back to this screen that I need. There's a lot of orders of 2 of the same one, so people know these fragrances, and so they're stocking up, and so they're getting 2 of their favorite. I have had a scattering of orders of 6 of a given fragrance, so people are really stocking up. Get extras. Get these for the guest room. Get them for your guest bathroom. Get them, obviously, for yourself, because when your guests are visiting, you want them to have all of these luxuries. I'm not going to read each one of these individually. You can just share it and go through them, because I think most people are familiar with the different fragrances here. If you want to try something new, if you see a note there that is speaking to you, try something new. This is a great way at $9.99 to try a fragrance for the first time.
And while you're going through, as they're flipping through the slides, I just want to share, actually I'm going to want to show you something in a minute. These, though, are to me pure luxury.
Yes.
To have a hydrating therapeutic body lotion, to have the smell of your favorite fragrance. I'm with you. I would get one. I'd put one by the kitchen sink after you wash dishes or wash your hands in the sink after preparing dinner, to be able to soften the hands. That what a great way to treat yourself.
Yep.
To put it in the guest bathroom for guests. Put it in on your bathroom counter so you can use it as a body lotion as you get out of the shower. There are so many ways to use this. Valentine's around the corner. Go back to what you want to get your spouse. What would you like to give them in that gift box, that gift bag? But then I'm going to go further, because this goes back to the design of it. So not just is it a lightweight therapeutic, I'm going to show you the lotion. Okay? It's not greasy. It's lightweight. Okay? It absorbs into the skin. I put it all over my hands. It takes a small amount to cover the entire body. It's concentrated. But if you haven't noticed in the background, this is a dispensing cap. Sorry, how do I get that in there? There we go. Everything's different on camera. That's a dispensing cap. So I push it closed. I push the other end to open it. It's that simple. So when I dispense it, only a small amount has to come out. It's not one of those where you're going to squeeze a lot out or do anything. And then I just close it. Boom. That's it. Here's the other thing. A lot of lotions, when the bottle gets low, it's hard to get out.
Oh,
you can shake
yes.
it. Okay, watch this. It sits on the cap. So the product goes to the cap. So when you lift it up, you can hit rock. I call it a rocker top.
Yeah.
Push one side, and you're able to dispense it. That cap right there keeps all the product down below. So it makes it so easy so you can get every last drop. So even though you've taken the price away and made it so affordable, now you're going to be able to still get every last drop without wasting it, because I don't care if you spend $1, $10, or a gazillion dollars. We all work too hard for our money, and I want to get every drop out of it.
Yep.
And now you can.
I am notorious for that, whether it's a body wash or the ketchup bottle, whatever it is, of getting every little tiny bit out, because I want to get my money's worth. That is ingenious to design it like that. And I've never ever had a lotion that has been designed like that. So that is so smart. Here's a comparison ad. $120. $120. Again, even more money than the wash was. This is the body lotion, and this takes David's expertise in skincare. And I want to talk about the ingredients and what's in this, because yes, the fragrance is important, but if it's not something that is going to be beneficial to my skin, I don't want to use it.
Well, this sounds funny. I don't want to talk about what's in it as much as I want to talk about what's not in it.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's valid.
Because
that's valid.
and I'll speak about what's in it in just a second, but as a lab, I literally wrote a book on the subject many, many years ago and helped drive a change in the industry to get rid of what we call toxic chemicals. Chemicals that the government, everybody knew, caused problems, because our bodies can absorb up to 60% of what's put on it. So there are products that are known to have carcinogens, and yet they're still allowed to use topically. They're still legally allowed to be used. I have a problem with that. So we banned 1,800 different chemicals. So we banned sulfates. Now, the product I'm talking about is anything called ethoxylated, which is a process it goes through. They don't have to list it. And so then it has 1,4-dioxane as the off-put of it. And that 1,4-dioxane is a known carcinogen. Some states are now starting to say we want the products tested for that. I started this 15 years ago. It's just coming about. It's a change. We're paraben-free. That was another one that there were studies to show it caused cancer. And so there were so many things out there. Synthetic fragrance, synthetic dyes. We want to do everything naturally. We want to remove the allergens. We don't use mineral oil. We don't use petrolatum. They're occlusive. The FDA qualifies them as occlusive. That means it seals the skin and the skin can't breathe. Nothing gets in, nothing gets out. These are things we stay away from. So instead of that, it says right here on the back of the bottle, we use on the back sunflower oil. So actually, I should turn around. I've got sunflower oil. Think about that. Sunflower oil, you'll see the ingredients. I've got in different esters to moisturize the skin. 3 different types of hyaluronic acid that we use, even molecular, the 1 million Daltons, which is the cosmetic grade, but I use even pharmaceutical grade,
Wow.
10,000 Daltons to get to the lower layers of the skin. Everybody puts it in and sprinkles it in. We use high levels of it to hydrate the skin. Hyaluronic acid is in almost every cell of our body and takes moisture from the air and binds it at the cellular level. Then there's vitamin C. If you see that 3-glyceryl ascorbate, that's a form of vitamin C with a glycerin base, so it's non-irritating. Then I've got the acetylglucosamine. We've got vitamin E, tocopherol acetate. And so bottom line, glucosamine is actually a precursor for hyaluronic acid. So bottom line is, I'm taking all this goodness to create